Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Timberborn. I really enjoyed my first episode, the first hour playing through the game. Still learning, obviously, there's a lot to learn and there's a lot of things to unlock, but I'm definitely enjoying it. Got some great questions that I've been generating as I've been thinking about how we're going to keep moving forward. But at this point, we just need to keep moving forward. We've gotten our base structure down, we got our base layout down. We've got housing, we've got some power, we're now planting trees rather than just using what's available to us. Now we need to figure out, okay, how do we get to the other side of the river so that we can take advantage of everything that's over there, because we're going to start running out of space if we're not careful. So let's go ahead and jump back into Timberborn and see how things continue to move forward on the Waterfall map. Okay, so here's what everything looks like. I've got everything paused at the moment. We've got ourselves a water wheel, which is generating power. We've now got a planter that is planting trees here. We've got a carrot farm. We've got housing, storage. We've got berries going on over here, which we may end up putting a planter over here so that we can keep berries. And then we've got a tree forest over here. What I would like to do, though, is, and then we're also collecting water. We've just come out of a drought. Hence why the water tanks are almost empty at the moment. What we need to figure out now is how to get to this side so that we can clean this water up and take advantage of that so that we've got more green. That's one thought process. The other process is, okay, well, how can we potentially get water in here? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. How can we get water in there, which looks like it would come from a waterfall, which is being blocked? Huh. Interesting. Many things to see, many things to look at. Okay, let's go ahead and get going. See what's next. Right now, we do not have any tutorial tasks available to us. So let me go ahead and speed up and get things rolling for the morning. And as I said, we just came out of... Alright, so we are planting some new trees over here. That's excellent. We're not building anything new at the moment. I don't even know what to build at this point. Other than I do want to get over to this side. And I'm guessing that the only way to do that is via the suspension bridge. But we've got to have planks to build anything. Yeah, we have to have planks. And at the moment... Oh, we've got 13. We actually have 13 planks right now. He's got a chipped tooth. So thankfully we've still got trees that we can chop down here. The music's fantastic. I want to make sure that you all hear the music. Actually, let me see. Is this... There we go. Yeah, it is a 6. So I need 1.8 thousand to unlock that. It's not just about the 24 logs and the 24 planks. Okay, is there one that I can do that's a little bit less? No, it looks like 6 is the... Yeah, it looks like 6 is going to have to be where I go. Huh. Huh. Okay, well, let's take a look at some of the other stuff that we've got going on. Let me slow things down so that I don't... Because it doesn't look like the game is doing anything more for us at this point. So we can build a dam. Floodgates. And build a contamination barrier. That's the contamination. Bad water source. So if we could remove that, and then these are ruins, which will get us scrap metal. Dynamite is unlockable. Tunnels. Holy crap. Storage. Underground piles. Okay, storage I think we're not going to get much. District center. Hauling post. Of course, housing. Large water pump. Bad water dome. Seals a bad water source. Can be opened or closed at will. Okay, so there's what you put right there, but you've got to have 2,000 science to unlock it. Aquatic farmhouse. What is this? Employs specialized farmers to plant and harvest aquatic crops. Oh, we actually unlocked a grill. Grills vegetables. Huh. That's interesting. So he's moving right along, planting new trees. We should be collecting a lot of wood now. Alright, so for wood, we've got the lumber mill, forester, gear workshop, manufactures gears from planks, paper mill, printing press. I actually think I'm going to plant another forester, or put in another forester, so that I can have regular bushes. Berry bushes. Can I move these? Do I have the ability to move these? Copy, duplicate. No, it doesn't look like I do. Oh, I think we're out of lodging. We need to put in some more lodging. Housing. Yeah, let's put in another set. We've got the wood for it now, so... Alright, what else have we got going on here? We already looked at gear. Yeah, we haven't got metal, because until we can get to one of these sets of ruins, which I think the first set of ruins we're going to be able to get to is here, maybe. Because I can't get to there easily. What is that? Oh, that's underground ruins. Power wheel, power shaft. Oh, transfers power. Yeah. Sends power from the water wheel to someplace else. Science. Observatory. By exploring the stars, beavers gain more knowledge about the world they live in. Oh boy, there's all kinds of automation, which I knew about, but I didn't realize it was quite to this extent. Oh, there's a rooftop terrace. Hold on a minute, what is... Oh. Okay, let's pull up paths then. Ah, stairs. Let's unlock stairs. Yes. That doesn't seem to be what I want. How would I go about doing this then? Because you probably can't. Alright, let me do this then. Because I've got room now for additional housing. Let me do that instead. Spiral stairs, wow. A raised platform which can act as a bridge. Okay, so this would get us across as well. Okay, so maybe what we do then is... Yeah, we'll unlock this at 100 science, and then this is how we'll get across. And then we'll set up a thing over here. The stairs will also... potentially... So we've got stairs up to here, or we've got a couple of steps here. Alright, so we got our birch trees still going. Yeah, let's... I would like to have another farm. Oh, there's the grill. Okay, the grill is a building. Okay, let's see if we can do this with stairs. I think I need to have platforms before I can do it with stairs, though. I need to unlock single level platform with 100 science before I can do it with stairs. Okay, so then in the meantime, I want to plant something else. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to mark resources for demolition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of these bushes, and I'm going to and get rid of this forester, and then I'm going to put a completely new set of plants here. something that's a little bit hardier, because the carrots will die after 2 days of drought. Whereas if I put something that's maybe a little bit hardier, I might be able to get longer living plants. Gives us better food supplies. And I can do that while I'm waiting on the 100 science to unlock platforms. And then with the 100 platforms, I can start to look at going upward with my buildings, with stairs leading to a platform, and then have platforms run around the top in order to have additional buildings. And then, as I said, I can also use the platforms to get across the river to get to the other side. And then, of course, I can do the same thing over here. Yeah, I got to figure out how to get to that dome, to get to this source, so I can close it off. That's the big kicker. And then there's the other one. There's the other bad source. Once we get rid of all these trees, I'll then plant new trees there as well. All right, good. We've got all of our birches good to go. Okay, let's go ahead and mark all of this for removal. Yes. And you, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and start building our new farm. Okay, I like the fact that I have a plan. I was worried I wasn't going to have a plan. How long? It was 7 days for the birch trees? Yeah. We're only 3 points away from getting the platforms. Excellent. There we go. Alright, so platform number 1. Unlock. Alright, and then we will start building across. Actually, no. Hold on. Yes. I don't think that's the best location to do it. And the reason I'm saying that is because that's where I'm going to be planting things. Maybe we can take the path around this way. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll take the regular path and do that. Okay, so we now are ready to plant food. What do we want? We planted... No, that's trees and bushes. Plant crops. Here we go. We've got carrots. Sunflowers are 5 days. Potato. Let's do potatoes. Potatoes are 6 days. There we go. Not nearly as many as we have with carrots, but, and I can always expand it. And actually, I think I'm going to expand it at least a little bit by going like that. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we've got potatoes, we've got carrots. Now I want to do the grill. So let's go ahead. I want to try and do food grill. I want to put it here. All right, so let's put stairs like that and a platform like that. I have no idea what the grill does for me, if it does anything special. I am curious. Oh, you know what? Let's look at decorations real quick. So the shrub, which we already did. Decorative lantern. Oh, you can put roofs. Aesthetic roof. Requires 60 science. Scarecrow. A field decoration once meant to scare birds now brings delight to young and old. Within 2 tiles. Requires 200 science, though. Weather vanes. A beaver statue. Yeah, I think you gotta have a beaver statue. That's 500 science, though. Bench, hammock, wood fence. Okay, anyway. Alright, so... Alright, we do not have our path over to here yet. Yeah, so what I want to do then is as soon as... Actually, we can start doing this now. Let me start marking some of this stuff for removal. That's interesting. As soon as you got the trees removed, you can go ahead and do this. This is cool. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to extend this path like so. And I'm going to build another... No, I build a forester here. A forester right here. I'll get rid of this one. I am probably going to have to build a second lumber mill. Oh, there's a bad water pump. A reinforced pump capable of pumping out bad water. Low bad water contamination slows down its pumping speed. Pumps, centrifuge, and then there's the bad water dome. Seals of bad water source can be opened or closed at will. Okay, the bad water rig seals a bad water source, employs workers who extract bad water directly from the source. I don't know what that means. Huh. We have an unconnected building. Oh, the building is done, but the stairs... The stairs and the platform isn't done. Well, yeah, that's kind of bad. Well, guys, prioritize the stairs. Yeah, because we still... Oh, I don't have enough lumber. I don't have enough lumber. I think that's the problem. Oh, we actually have some new quests. Okay. Vertical architecture. In the wasteland, it's important to optimize use of space. Beavers do that by growing their cities vertically. Some buildings, like lodges, have flat roofs that can support other structures. Let's build a rooftop terrace now. You may need to use stairs connect it to the district. Alright, that's one thing. And then layer tool. As your settlement grows vertically, working beneath buildings and terrain can become difficult. The layer tool helps with that by hiding everything above the selected layer. Let's change the visible layer by clicking the highlighted buttons. Okay. Oh, I see. Lower visible layer to 0. There we go. Raise visible layer. Reset visible layer. There we go. Okay. Very good. Alright, so we now have our platforms all the way across. Which means that I can put a... At least I think I can. A lumberjack flag right here. And that'll start collecting all of this. And open ourselves up for that. At which point then we can figure out how to get over to the bad water and eventually up to the bad water source. Okay, we're building the stairs finally. Build the stairs faster. So what I think I'm going to do then is build the rooftop terrace on top of the second house and just take the platforms around to it. Now, what you do when you go up another level, I'm not 100% certain. You can control the visible layer without clicking the buttons with customizable key bindings. Many other actions have key bindings as well. You can find them in tooltips or in the settings menu. Lower visible layer to 0. Okay, there we go. And then raise the visible layer. There we go. Very good. I may change those key bindings later. This building isn't connected to any district center. Oh, so this doesn't count as a path. Well, that's interesting. Huh. I got a lot of blinking things and yellow things and red things I'm not particularly happy with, but... Alright, let's speed things along. We do have our birches that are growing nicely now, so that's good. Like to see that. We got our potatoes that are growing. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm curious about something. A mini lodge. A small lodge for a single beaver. A double lodge. A bigger lodge that fits more beavers. Inhabitants of 6. Buildings can be on top. And then there's a triple lodge. Okay. I was curious as to whether or not... Does that mean that it's bigger around, or is it bigger up? Okay, so this is now working. This has become a path. You can run the path across the platform. Okay, there's our stairs. Now we just need to build this thing. All right, let's make that a priority. I want to make that a priority. I then think I still need to make this an official path like I did over here. Oh, real quickly while I'm thinking about it, do I need to have... No, that's not what I want. I want medium warehouse. I think. Okay. We now have this, so let's... Alright, and then how do we build the rooftop terrace? I think it's considered a decoration. Yeah, it is. Oh, we've unlocked it. Okay, good. Alright, then let's build more platforms. Like so. And we will build the rooftop terrace. We have a teeth grindstone. Sharpens chipped teeth. Oh, I very much need that. Oh, interesting. Okay, why are you still yellow? No recipe selected. Oh. Oh, I'm glad we did the potatoes. I wouldn't have been able to use this otherwise. There we go. So we've got... Here's the funny thing. I'm not 100% certain I understand how to grow my population. Because I've got 19 beds that are occupied, and I've got 8 that are free. I've got 16 adults and 3 children. That number has not changed much. I love how they're able to build the terrace before they're able to build the pathing to the terrace. Not sure that I understand that. But whatever. I do very much want to build the teeth grindstone. Let me see how much room that requires. I'm going to put it right over here. And I'm going to go ahead and destroy this building. that path. Okay, I need to plant trees. Let's plant some trees. Actually, before we even do that, let's mop up a little bit more. Uh-oh. Drought approaching in 3 days. This isn't going to work. I'm going to be able to get these planted. But that's probably it. Alright, so we planted birch. We're cutting down pine. Let's go ahead and plant pine. And then maybe we'll plant chestnuts over on this side once we clear that area. Alright, so pine. And then we'll plant them here as well. Do we have this connected yet? Nope, we still don't have all of our platforms. This is designated for carrots, right? Oh crap, I'm gonna need another medium storage just for... Okay, then now... Kind of want to do this. Okay. Yeah, I need to get another lumber mill. Now, here's my question, though. How much power am I consuming currently? Demand is 126. How much is this producing? It's producing 126, so I'm going to need a second water mill. Water wheel. Or... let's see what the power situation is here. It says they produce 50. Oh, no. Okay, so it is 50. So I could potentially spin up a second one right next to it and have it go off of the same water wheel. Just not sure how I would run power to it is my only question. Alright. You are going to be potatoes. Yeah, I definitely need another lumber mill. I just don't know how I'm going to get the... We've got our teeth grindstone. I love that. Love that. All right, we got 1.3 days before... Hold on, do I need this anymore? Plants, trees, and bushes. Huh. Does a forester... says it only plants, so I guess you still have to have the lumberjack flag? Or not? Oh, I'm not gathering any trees. Yeah, okay. I think... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go ahead and plant some more trees here. We're planting pine. There we go. I'm pretty sure that I can get rid of both of these. Oh, the new lumber mill just automatically connected to the water wheel. That's good. That's excellent. Yeah, I definitely need to craft as much. Okay, so we got our rooftop terrace going. What does the rooftop terrace give me anyway? A raised terrace, new well-being, high score 9. They can socialize, appreciate the view. So it does increase social life, but it doesn't necessarily tell me, you know, how much of an increase. It looks like it gave me an increase in well-being of 3. That increased our population. So we're up to 22 now. That's excellent. Okay, well then in that case, I think it's time... Oh, drought started. 3 days again. Yep, 3 days. The good thing is we can still keep getting wood. Unfortunately, we can't craft any more lumber, though, because we're not getting any power. Well, crap. So we've also got showers, refreshing blast of river water to wet one's fur, medical beds, contemplation spots. Lido? What's a Lido? Perfect place to relax by a river. Agora. Carousel. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to unlock or not unlock, how to path my way up to the bad water supply so that we can remove this bad water. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to take a look around, see what else we've got access to that we might want to focus on. I don't know if we're quite ready for metal scraps yet. Here, I'm gonna try and speed things along. And unfortunately, we're losing all of our potatoes. I mean, it'll all get regrown, but... Why is nobody chopping these trees down? I did specify them to be cut down, didn't I? Yeah. I'm doing this just for my own personal sanity, more than anything else. Alright, end of today will be when the drought will be done. Let me mark this for removal as well. The well-being goes down to 0 during droughts. That's interesting. I suppose I'm not surprised by that, but... Okay, here we go. Water's coming back. Okay, so we didn't lose our pine trees. You know what? It might not be a bad idea to put in a large water pump now that our population is growing. We don't have enough science, though, to unlock it is the problem. Okay, dude, why are you not cutting any of this down? I don't understand. All of these trees are ready to be cut down and no one's cutting them down. There's nothing that says that they shouldn't be cut down. Explosives. Dynamite. You can build a tunnel. Not sure why, but dirt excavator. A rain block, okay. A zip line. Everyone's freaking dehydrated. And it's got to be because the water supply is so bad. Okay, we got our potatoes now. Or our warehouse for our potatoes now. Okay, hold on. We've got a new thing here. As your settlement grows, it processes larger amounts of goods. Transporting them takes a significant part of your workers' day. Haulers help with that. They move the goods around their entire district following the demand. Let's build a hauling post now. Hauling post. Haulers assist workers within a district in carrying goods, greatly increasing their productivity. Alright, let's put it up here then. Maybe. I'm concerned about putting stuff on top of housing. Mostly because I want to go upward with housing. Alright, you know what I'm going to do with water? Instead of focusing on getting the large water pump, I'm going to put in a second water pump. Okay, speed things up. Well, okay, hold on a minute. When I think about housing, let me see what these look like. Okay, so there's the double housing. It is a second floor. It is 2 floors, in other words. So what I'm thinking is we destroy a single house and replace it with a double. I need to find out which ones aren't being occupied. 2, 3, 2. Okay, they're all being occupied. Huh. Wonder why our well-being is so low. I guess because everyone is so dehydrated. And that's got to be a big piece of it. I don't understand why no one is cutting any of these trees down. Some workplaces like hauling posts don't fill all of their worker slots by default. You can change the number of desired workers in a building's panel. Also, you can control how buildings are staffed using workplace priorities. For example, the hauling post can usually be set to lower workplace priority. Let's try it now. Increase desired workers. Oh. Decrease workplace priority. Oh man, I need... Increase desired workers. Okay, well, I don't know why it's not letting me do any of that. No, hold on a minute. What? No available work. Oh. I might be in trouble. Okay. Yeah, I might have a problem. I don't think I have enough workers. So, okay. You've only got 2. I'm going to destroy your house. I'm sorry about this. Well, hold on a minute. Did I unlock it yet? 150 science. We're good. Let's unlock you. And let's build. Let's destroy you. And then let's build you instead. And let's prioritize it. So that'll increase our number of inhabitants, or available inhabitants, by 3. Building isn't connected to any... Oh... There's no front entrance on this ground level. No. Shit. Crap. I wish I had the ability to move things. But it does. I don't see an ability to do that. Demolish, but no building. Or no moving. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Okay. There we go. No. I think stairs automatically count as a path if you use the railing as the example. Okay, I'm going to need to increase... Yeah, we've got to increase this as a priority. Yeah, I've lost entirely too much population. And therefore, everyone's getting dehydrated. Yeah, this is bad news. This is very, very bad news. Yeah, I mean, we're not even producing enough water to refill the tanks. If we get hit by a drought right now, we are in a lot of trouble. We were up to 27 total population. We're down to 17. Alright, I'm going to reduce the priority of this. How long have these guys got? They've got 12 days. No, that's total. It doesn't tell me how long. Yeah, we are not... I suppose I can do that. Migrate population. I have no idea what that is. Oh. I don't know why that forester was set up for maximum priority. Huh. Yeah, I almost want to shut priority off to everything but water at this point. Okay, our well-being is at least in the positive numbers for now. That's good. That's better. got a new child. Okay. Our wood situation. We got planks. That requires logs. Well, we would have logs if someone would actually cut this down. Of course, I'd remove the thing. Okay, we at least have positive water now. One of the water tanks actually has water. That's good. We've got 2 children, and our well-being is back up to 9, which has been our max. Okay, good. I have fixed the problem, and we will have to figure out how that is going to resolve itself in the next episode. So, this episode was a little bit all over the place. I apologize for that. We're trying to get, trees planted. I'm trying to figure out why I can't cut down trees across the river. I got to figure that out as well. Things to do in future episodes. So I hope you've been enjoying the content of Timberborn 1.0 as I have been. And if you have, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. And hopefully I will see you in the next episode of Timberborn. Talk to you soon.